Both Arsenal and Manchester City had a good day yesterday as they both won at their games 3-0 and 4-2 respectively. Arsenal, who played Brighton away, won their game 3-0 thanks to goals from Bukayo Saka, uh, Kai Havertz and Leandro Trossard. Kai Havertz, or rather Bukayo Saka, opened the scoring in the first half through a penalty, and Arsenal went in the second half, or rather in the first half break, leading 1-0. In the second half, Kai Havertz, who has been in form since joining Arsenal from Chelsea this season, has scored, I think, his ninth goal of the season and a second goal of the game for the Gunners against Brighton. They went ahead and had the third goal through Leandro Trossard, who scored against his former team, Brighton. And that meant that Arsenal went as or finished the day as 3-0 winners, collecting 3 points and 3 goals and yet another clean sheet. I think David Raya is the leading keeper with most clean sheet in the Premier League this season. With the 3 points against Brighton, it means that Arsenal are now first in the table with 71 points, followed by Liverpool, who have 70 points, and the third place is Manchester City with 70 points. But keep in mind that Liverpool have played a game less as they are playing Manchester United today at Old Trafford, and they're aiming to go top of the table with 73 points. So it's a tight race at the moment, with Arsenal 71, Liverpool 70, with a game less, City 70 as well. So it's a tight one and it's going down to the wire, and it's yet you can't decide or you can't tell who's going to win the league at the moment. There's still 9 games, or the 7 games to be played. There are 7 games to be played. That is a total of 21 points still yet to be collected by Arsenal and Manchester City. So the race is still open. It's still wide. Any of the 3 teams are still capable of winning the league as we speak. But it was a good outing for Mikel Arteta's men, that is Arsenal, who are still unbeaten in the Premier League in the 2024, and they are keeping clean sheets as well. So it was a nice game. It was a beautiful game. They started with a bit of sloppiness. Brighton, who are dominating in the first 20 minutes, I think, and Arsenal needed time to catch up, and they did catch up, and they got a penalty. Bukayo Saka, who was out for this game, came in and converted the penalty quite well, and it gave Arsenal a boost. In the second half, they started so well, scored a goal through Kai Havertz and also through Leandro Trossard to keep the pressure on Manchester City and Liverpool. Arsenal, their next game is in the Champions League against Bayern Munich at Allianz Arena, and it was a good game for the Arsenal. They won, and they're going to that game against Bayern with confidence. And Bayern Munich, I can say they lack a bit of confidence as they lost their game yesterday, and now they are 16 points behind league leaders Bayer Leverkusen, with I think not more than 4 games left to be played, of if not 6. Yeah, 6 games to be played, and they're 16 points behind league leaders Leverkusen, with Leverkusen only needing 1 game to win. They need only 3 points to be crowned as the Bundesliga champions for the 2023-2024 season, and it's going to be the first time in 11 years when Bayern Munich are not going to win the title. And Harry Kane will have to wait for his first silverware this season, as the only trophy Bayern Munich can win at the moment is Champions League, and we know they are heavyweights in this cup as well. Real Madrid are still here, Bayern Munich are still here, Manchester City and Arsenal. Real Madrid has said PSG, so it's going to be a difficult one for Bayern Munich if Harry Kane is to win his first trophy, or rather his first silverware. And Bayern Munich, as I said earlier, they've been below the par this season. They have failed to win the league, which mathematically I don't think can win the league at the moment. And they were out of the Bundesliga Cup, the domestic cup as well, and they were they were eliminated by a third tier team, the Bundesliga 3 team, and it was a difficult moment for Bayern Munich at the moment. And with Arsenal coming in, it's going to be out of pressure for Bayern Munich and Tuchel. The defending champions, Manchester City, also had a good outing when that they won 4-2 against Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park. Manchester City came from a goal behind to win the game 4-2 as Crystal Palace led early in the game, the 4th minute, through Mateta, who scored in the 4th minute of the game. But Manchester City, through their talisman, that is midfield maestro Kevin De Bruyne, scored the first goal in the first half to make it level by the end of first half. In the second half, Rico Lewis scored, Kevin De Bruyne scored, and even Erling Haaland scored his first goal I think in 3 games. Remember, he's been criticized for his lackster against Arsenal, and he was benched against Aston Villa, but he was started against Crystal Palace and scored his 19th goal of the season. So Manchester City won 4-2, and they are now third with 70 points, having played 31 games. They are just 1 point below Arsenal, who have 71 points, and they are drawing, or they are level with points with Liverpool, who have played 1 game less, as they're playing Manchester United today at Old Trafford. I saw the game between Manchester City and Crystal Palace, and it was fantastic. Kevin De Bruyne is fantastic, scoring 2 goals and assisting is fantastic. He is fantastic to watch. He scored his 100th goal for Manchester City as a midfielder, and it's a quite milestone that is a dream for every midfielder, to score 100 goals for your club, 100 Mali goals, and it is fantastic for him, and I'm very happy for him because he is a very crucial player for Manchester City as we speak, and City in the title race. I think Kevin De Bruyne always turn up for them. Manchester City next game is against Real Madrid, as they are facing Real Madrid in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, as they're aiming to win their second Champions League in a row. Remember, they're the defending champions of the Champions League, as well as the Premier League, as well as the FA Cup. They're still in the FA Cup. They're in the semi-final of the FA Cup. They're third, just 1 point ahead of below the leaders, and they're also in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. So a treble is still possible for the citizens, as they are looking to go back-to-back trebles, and it's can be quite remarkable. It's still possible, as City is a team where they're relentless, and they have quality players like Kevin De Bruyne, Phil Foden, Bernardo Silva, and even Erling Haaland, together with the likes of Jeremy Doku and Jack Grealish. So it's still early to say that City can't win the league at the moment. This season they've been below their performance as far as class season are concerned, but we can't say that they are still out. Remember, last season they were 8 points below Arsenal, and they went ahead and won the league that same season. So with Liverpool up there this season as well is fantastic. It's quite a good race of the title, and with 7 games remaining, and it's going to be a good run. It's a game, is a moment where you don't expect your team to lose. You either win or win. There's 3 choices: you win, and you win. There's no lose or draw, because you draw, your chances of winning the league can become slimmer and slimmer. So this week is Champions League, and I'll bringing the review in the next video.